I've been kicked out of 3 different Reddit groups. One was like Ask Trans, and that one was because somebody said something, and I said trenders do exist, and when the detransition rate skyrockets, it will hurt actual trans people. And they silenced me because they said just the acknowledgement of trenders existing is hateful. I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, look what we're seeing now. The detransition rate skyrocketing, and it's actually now conservatives are hammering us. So it's like, I was right. The other thing was because I was I believe that you have to have gender dysphoria to transition. So they called me a true scum and all this other stuff and banned me from another group. And then I forget what the other group was, but they were spouting a bunch of commie bullshit, and I said something more, libertarian, and they didn't like that, so they silenced me there. So it's really interesting. I saw it about 3 years ago coming. In 2020, my story, the reason why I started doing content was Ariel Scarcella, I became friends with her online. She asked me to do a video for her channel, and I just kind of asked. I said absolutely, and I said asked her real quick and just said, "Do you think I should start a YouTube channel?" And she said absolutely. And so like I was kind of on that path to getting everything going, and it took me a little bit to actually starting to build this platform that I have now, and and now it's starting to really take off with me being brand ambassadorship with Outspoken Magazine and all that stuff. So it's really been a wild ride, a couple of years just speaking out against this stuff. What's interesting is I would have, even probably a year and a half ago, though, I would have thought that puberty blockers, I accepted the lie that puberty blockers were safe. So it's really been this last year that I've kind of even changed my tone on, okay, the Dutch model doesn't work. We need to look at something else.